What is going on, guys? Switzy back here with more Dark Souls 3, and later on in this episode we're going to be taking care of the Deacons of the Deep, but this is right where we left off with this knight that finished this off. Let's see if we can get him to come out. There he is. You look so pretty today in your armor. I'm hoping that he'll go easy on me if I give him compliments. Probably not. Oh yeah, you buffed that weapon. You are a scary man. Or woman. Can't see your face, so I'm not going to be sexist here. But we all know what we're thinking. So we're going to try to get a plunging attack again, because that is the easiest way I can think of to kill him right now. So let's see if we can get one. Where is he? Are we having that same dilemma like last time? Oh, there he is. That's fine. I can come over there. I can come to you. Oh my gosh. No. He's gonna come up here. Excuse me, sir. You are a little too aggressive for me. Ooh. Shield bash. Wow. Sick. You can just heal yourself like that? Oh. There's some crazy thunder going on here right now. There we go. There we go. So if you can get behind him like that, that's what I was trying to do the whole time, but sometimes it can be hard if you're not used to doing it. And it'll definitely be hard if you're not locked onto him. So, and for all you arachnophobes, I suggest you skip this part because there's quite an interesting beast in this room. Ember and beast. That is one creepy looking beast. Looks scarier than it really is. It will curse you, so do keep your distance, I guess. Ooh. No. I'm not going to worry about my health right now. I mean my Estus Flasks. Just because I was trying to limit it, because we do have a little bit of a ways to get through still, and I was trying to kind of preserve it. Definitely a Bloodborne type enemy though here. And there we go. So, not as bad. We get Aldrich's Sapphire from him. And that is... recovers FP from critical attacks. So, take it for what you will. Now, there's a number of things we need to go through in this area. Let me make sure. There is another knight on the other side. So, I'm going to get this guy over here. Can't see him. Little man's all poisoned up. And we got a deep gem. Wow, I did not expect to get that from him. But there's the other knight over there. He's got a little minion following him. This guy's got like a little sword, whatever. If you head down this way, maybe it's the other side if I'm thinking correctly. There's a giant. Say hi. That's the same giant that was hitting us. There's also a giant over here. That we will take on in a little bit. Whoa. Alright. I am thinking of the entrance over here. There's the other giant. So this other door will go through in here in a little bit. After we take care of a couple things. I'm trying to figure out how I want to go about taking care of them. We'll, I guess we'll take care of the giant first. We'll do this one first. So the key is to get in by his feet, and from there he can't really, I mean, he can step on you, but he can't really reach you to hit you. So do be wary of the poison in the lake. I think it's poison in the lake. So we'll do, we'll put on our poison bite ring. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's from the poison guy or from the water or sludge, whatever you want to call it, but that's what you need to look out for. But from there, you even have time to buff your weapon down here, unless I'm getting shot at by that. I'm getting shot at by that stupid archer. Excuse me. I don't know if it buffed my weapon. Oh, I don't have any FP, that's why. Probably be smart to put some on. And you can just hack away at his ankles. Oh, he got me. We'll use our Estus right now. For the time being. How much health has this puppy got left? Ooh. He's about halfway almost. A little more. Sharpen this guy again. And we got him. So we'll grab a couple items. Right here, the maiden. It's not really armor. Maiden attire. There was no real armor in there. It looked all aesthetic to me, but soul of a nameless soldier. And then you always get this from the giant: large titanite shard and poo. Which I don't think it has a significant purpose, but the important part are these doors, which you could probably run by the giant and open the doors and you won't get attacked while you're opening it, and then you can just continue your way through. But we killed the giant to collect the other items and to get the large titanite shard from him. Praise the sun. And there's an item here. That's the one we want. Same bidet. And another one here. Homeward bone. And we'll head on back in. Check out that same bidet real quick. I thought I saw it in weapons. Oh, there it is. So kind of has a spear aspect to it. Use it to charge enemy foes. So that's one giant down. We'll go get the other one right now. And then from there we will we'll see what we can do with the other knight over there, and then from there we'll head on back to the bonfire and do the other part, and then we will take on the Deacons. You got these sledge guys here, so I would suggest going through like this. There's gonna be a slug that drops down. It's gonna be in the way. He's gonna hit us. It's gonna kill him. But as you get into this area, he can't hit you, so he'll go back to sleep. But the slugs will kind of group up here, making it easier to get rid of them. I think there's like 6 of them, maybe. So we'll buff up our weapon here. There is more significant armor in this area, so do be aware of that. Did the slug get me? Nope, almost though. They're everywhere. We got 2 more there. Oh man, but I took a hit from him. Hopefully he doesn't get me again. Right now at least. Usually I would... Oh no, he got me. Usually I try to get rid of the slugs first. Alright, so you can probably tell this video is going to be a little bit lengthier just because there's a little bit more to go through, a little bit tougher enemies. And we also have the Deacons of the Deep still, so we are going to go through the upper catacombs and at least grab the items. Whether or not we kill the enemies will be a different story. There are quite a few knights up there that can give you a little bit of grief, so if you notice, the giant is gone, so makes things a little bit less stressful walking through here. Now if you notice, as we go through this bottom part, even though we killed this knight, he's still gonna respawn, which is fine. You can run right by him. It's not hard to get away from him. He won't follow you, so lazy. We're gonna take out the giant, and then from there we will work on the other parts and come back to that knight. So grab our souls since we're here. I would try to, if you have fire bombs, I'd use them. I don't have any right now. Pick up this item, Drang shoes, I think it said. He is just on me. Oh my. You want to try to stay right underneath them, Drang armor. But we can't do that where those pale tongue, where those slugs are underneath him as well. It makes things a little more difficult, so we'll let him go back to sleep. We can make it a process if we want, but these slugs will come over because they're lame, and we'll get a nice power hit on the foot, and we'll head on back up. The only problem is that the slugs are going to come over, as you can see already, and they make things a little more complicated. I want to see how much health he has left. That is a lot of slugs. There's another way we can go about doing this. We can go over there and jump off right there, and they'd be stuck on the stairs, and then once they come back out, we can run by them back up the stairs. There is 2 knights up here, so we're going to do what I just said though. And there's still some slugs swimming around, so there's quite a few of them down there. We'll just continue on our way. We'll come back to the giant. Grab our ember. Behind that giant thing, whatever, is the way to Deacons of the Deep, the boss of this area. But we're going to take this place up here and do a couple things this way before we continue on that way. We still have a couple things to do, so we'll open this up right now just so you guys can see. This is the way back to... These are the big doors you saw in the very beginning when we came up. So right here, down there is that dual wielder lady right there, and we came up right there, the ladder. And from here, we're going to go up there. But first, Onion Bro, what's up, buddy?
Well, I am a knight of... I've managed to track down this cathedral. It's right over there. Across treasure. I mean,
He's in a pickle. So grab this undead charm. Or dual charm. And continue across. We'll make sure he doesn't have anything else to say.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay. So head on across. And cutscene.
Shame on you, you greedy guts. Thought you could outwit an onion. Well, say hello to the nice giant. He adores visitors.
So I did that because now it's going to send us back down and we can take on the giant again. But we can get over to this spot right above us right now in just a little bit. We'll head on over there, grab the drain gauntlets, get stepped on and almost die, get stepped on again. Trying to make it over the stairs. Go back to sleep, little giant. Big giant. So you can tell this giant's a little bit tougher because of all this stuff over, all the crap on his feet. But we'll get rid of him here, and if it takes you going back to a bonfire and getting more health after, the giant's going to be gone. So now he's done, and you can evade those guys when there's no giant above him. So pick up our large titanite and our dung, as well as the large soul of an unknown traveler, and this little item over here. Drang hammers. Alright. So from here, we're going to go raise that gate. I'm not sure the significance of it, but because you can't go from that ledge where we were to that ledge over there. It just doesn't meet up, so we'll head on over and hit the lever. So, like I said, don't know the significance, but we do it anyways. Now, we're on the side where the knight is. There's this doorway. Just continue on in. Ignore him. And you can head on down. Open up this gate, and right here is where we killed that guy and got our poison bite ring. And right outside was the large lizard, or whatever it was, and you can open up this. This is an elevator to the very top, which we will be taking in just a moment. And this is the doors on the other side of the cleansing chapel bonfire. So we'll rest up and we'll head on up to the catacombs. Now we're mainly going up here for the items. I'm not going to worry too much about the enemies just due to time constraints, but I will try to low-key knock them off the edge and kill them. No, I'll try to kill them, but just bear with me. The thing that's difficult about the catacombs is that it's so narrow and it's so easy to fall off. So you're going to want to come here and just, we got a deep ring from that guy. Just walk off, don't roll. Come on up here, there is a guy in there. You don't have to kill him if you don't want to, there's nothing in there. There's also a guy there, you're going to hang a left though here. And so there are a couple. We got a little guy here. How cute. There's another one up here. See, you can see he knocked me off. So you can see how easy it is to get knocked off. But there are, I think, 3 knights up there, so it won't take long to get back to where we just were. Alright, so back up here, to save a little bit of time, I'm going to try to get the items and show you guys where to go. So you're going to want to head to the right. You can also enter from over there if you want to. This doorway right here, oh my gosh. There's another one. There's the knight. Jolly old fella. Mr. Greatsword. Blessed gem. And see, you don't even have to kill him if you don't want to. You can just continue on your way, but he will follow you, so stick to the right side. Make sure you are up to date on your vaccines of health. And there's another one right there. Forgot about him. I was focused on the other one. This guy, he's got a crossbow. If you hang a right and come on to right here, you can walk right here and drop down right here. And then you're gonna drop down again right here. And now you're in this little secret area, kinda. Well, it's not so secret, but there are these weird slug dudes up here, and also the dude that screwed us over. So you're gonna pull this lever and it'll raise the gate. And this is the one that we were on when he dropped it. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say.
Yes, hello. Oh, I don't believe I'm Patches. You seem to be unkempt. Do you have business? Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. That was my hand, as you know. But the deed, regrettable. Truly. But behold, I'm stripped clean and look at you. Not a scrap. All's well that ends. Yes, we'll be.
So he tries to make fun with you. You get a gesture from him. And if you do it again, you get a rusted coin. And now we can buy stuff from him in this area that you might need. Like Onion Bros
Can't find anything in
stuff. But who wants to look like an onion bro? Now if you continue on to the right, we are going to be running into a covenant very shortly. After this army of slugs. Slug people, or whatever they are. I would suggest going after this one that shoots all the crap. They're not really hard enemies, they're just a lot of them. This one does nothing, he's kind of hopeless. But he does give you a red sign soapstone, so that's kind of cool. Alright, are they all dead? Is that one still alive, or is it just wigging out? Or okay, it's dead. So, may look like nothing. You want to go through here and open up these doors. There also is a bonfire in here, so there also is no real way to get down unless you cross that bridge that we just put up. So hit the bonfire and we will see what this lady has to say. Asked to join Covenant. We get Rosaria's fingers. And we can give her a pale tongue to strengthen the Covenant, or we can also give her a pale tongue to re-allot our attributes if you want to do a different build type thing. Or if you want a lot more to strength or dexterity, etc. So we're going to head back to Firelink Shrine real quick to level up before we head into this boss fight. Put it to strength.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright. So to make things easy, we're going to travel right back to Rosaria's bedchamber. And I don't know if it's going to let me summon somebody. I might, just to make things a little bit easier so I can explain stuff during the boss fight. I'm also going to go by Mr. Greatsword and Mr. Mace just to speed things up. I don't know if you get anything significant from him. Unless you use a rusted coin, you can get a drop from him, so you can just run by these guys back down where we were by Onion Bro that screwed us over. And you can see that that's not the same height, and it doesn't even lead to anything, so why would you want to go there? And this will take us back down to the other side over here, and then from here we're just gonna head on back behind, and we have 12 embers, so what in the hay, why not? 20% more health, why not? So they will follow you. If you have enough endurance, you can sprint all the way back and then they'll stop. But oh, there are summon signs down here. Very nice, very nice. This guy looks wild. Well, maybe unable. Somebody's already got a hold of him. I don't know if there's an NPC to summon right here. I don't see any. We'll wait a second longer and see if anybody comes in. Yeah, somebody came and then they returned home, so. Oh, alright, we got somebody. Very nice. Alright, so we'll head on in. Now, the presence is quite overwhelming to begin with. You're going to want to focus on whoever is red. There will be a red orb that transfers between any of the people. And as you can see, it's on this guy right here, right now. And you just want to attack him. The other guys don't matter at all when the red orb is on somebody. So that is how you take the initial health bar down. So who has the red orb? This guy does, Fatty. So as you can see, health goes down. And with the butcher's knife, This is probably the best fight for the butcher's knife because there's just a plethora of guys everywhere. And so every time you swing, you pretty much hit somebody, if not multiple people, and just makes your health go up. But they will. Okay, so this is phase 2. There is a woman in the middle. It's not a man, it's a woman, I guess. And you just want to get after her. There are the guys in the purple, the fat guys in the purple that are protecting. And you will notice there's a significant more amount of fireballs being thrown. Now they're doing a curse, and if you let them, the only way to stop it is to hit the guys that are initiating the curse, the guardian looking guys. But this is a relatively easy fight if you know how to stop the curse. As you can see, it's already over. And from there, it's pretty much that simple. It can get out of hand if you're doing it by yourself. It is easier with 2 people or more. The first playthrough I did it by myself, and I didn't have too much of a problem once I figured out the whole curse thing. I would suggest going right after the woman and just kind of getting after her and trying to wear her down before they do the curse. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next part.